Hello, and welcome to Famicast 244, your Famicast for the latter part of April 2023. I'm your host, Danny Bivens, and today I'm joined, as always, by James Charlton. Whoa, almost just took you off there. Shit. Wrong button. Oh my god, there's Ty.
Hello. I'm alive.
Wait, what the heck? There.
And that's pretty much what I've been doing. So yeah, over to you, Ty.
It's me. I'm James Charlton.
Yes. Sorry,
Good,
James.
guys.
Yeah, James is here. Ty's here. We're all here.
We're doing it live. That's why Danny's fucking it up.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to press the remove James from the podcast button right off the bat.
I did, but it doesn't work for me.
Okay, well,
brilliant. Danny, it's okay. Danny's only been the host for 240 of the 244 episodes.
Too many. You can maybe forgive me, or not forgive. It's unforgivable probably at this point, but yeah.
It's true. Actually, Danny's wearing the Famicast 10-year anniversary one.
Yeah.
So we've been doing it for at least 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. So
12, in fact.
Yeah, geez. But yeah, I mean, another exciting show for you guys today. Lots of stuff to talk about in the news. We have a handful of cool stuff that we've been playing here lately as well. I know there's a bunch of cool stuff coming up like this week, like tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. A bunch of stuff. Well, at least two games I can think of off the top of my head that are coming out. I'll probably just mention that at some point in the show. Got all your normal stuff here. Some feedback from you guys. Trash. We got some bags and we got some boys in the chat, lemonades in the chat. The Famicurse is back at it. Yes, there is a Nindy Direct that is going to be going on, I think, at like 9 a.m. Pacific time in America. For us here in Japan, that's like at 1 a.m. It's like 9:30 p.m. right now. So I don't think we're going to go that long.
5-hour Famicast confirmed.
Yes, there it is. It's
we're finishing at 2 tonight, boys.
Yeah, so you got to take one for the team, I guess, and then be utterly disappointed and want to murder ourselves afterwards.
Hell yeah!
Nintendo
Balls. Direct experience.
Yeah, Balls is in the chat, and then he just said hi, bye, okay. Maybe that was right after because Russ said I'm here, and then Balls just decided to get out of town. Welcome aboard, boys. But
Famicast is back, right? Well, not completely. We did have a nice little. We had a nice Zelda trailer and all that kind of stuff. That all got out of the way before the show, which is good. We can talk about that today.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, there's been a lot of news just popping up. We probably won't. I mean, some stuff that's like really kind of smaller stuff that's cool for Japan. We'll talk about it a little. Anyways, we'll just go ahead and get into things right now with some new business. And I'll go ahead and kick things off here. I mentioned on the last episode that of course, I was playing baseball, and I'm still playing that, MLB The Show 23 on the Switch. Actually, I wanted to share something because they added a face scan thing into the game, and I just tried it out. It's, it's kind of cool to see like your own face in like a video game and stuff like that, since, we couldn't do that during the Perfect Dark days because, people were like, it was kind of just a weird time. Video games are getting blamed for murders in schools and stuff, and they still kind of are, I guess. But
no, it's transgendered now.
Okay, yeah, that's the root of all the problems. Give me a break. God. But yeah, sorry, I'm going to pull up just a short video.
What are we going to watch here? Danny scanning his face?
Hold on, that's the wrong one. This
Brilliant.
One. So I'll just throw this up here. Nope.
How to make baseball even more interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to play well with me right now. That's great. Okay.
Brilliant.
Well, I think I have maybe a
Sounds great.
Yeah, it's amazing. This should be able to work. If not,
oh, by the way, James Allen's in the chat. He said, "Finally made it." Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen him in the chitty chats there.
Yeah,
welcome back, wherever you were. We hope you had fun.
Right. Well, this is me in MLB The Show. Just a screenshot. For whatever reason, my arms are very big, and
look like an N64 game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. Like I said,
I can see the resemblance at least.
Yeah, like I don't know. I
Wait,
showed
the guy in the background, or
this. Yes, this guy right
this is you? Okay.
Watching the video and you could see a screenshot. It's supposedly me without glasses and maybe a bit of a smaller nose or something, and giant arms and hands on top of like a bigger body with a tiny head.
Maybe. No, I'm good.
Yeah. But anyways, like I've been kind of having fun with that. Like I said, it is kind of cool just to see yourself in like a, in a game and stuff like that. But the last episode I did mention that I did go ahead and throw down for Bayonetta Origins. And I've been playing just a little bit of that here over the past couple of days. Pulling myself away from the show and theater rhythm to kind of make that happen. But I'm going to try to throw up some video footage for this too, if it's going to behave. It doesn't look like it was going to. Okay, here we go.
But by the way, with the Xbox version, do they still have like Kinect compatibility? That's not a joke, by the way. I'm not trolling. Like, is there genuinely? Is Kinect still a thing? Can you plug a Kinect in? It'll still work.
Not in the Series SX, but
okay.
There's still games and you can buy them, but you need an older Xbox One.
Oh, they only work on Xbox One, right? Oh shit, yeah, I forgot that was an Xbox One and the one before as well, right? Xbox
360.
One. That had a camera, didn't it? Or
it did have a
that had like the original Kinect.
Yeah.
So it's like the Xbox One Kinect is that it's a different device, but it's the same principle.
And Series X is like new phone, who dis? We don't even know you anymore.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Although what's funny is you can go on the marketplace and buy Kinect games on the Series SX. It does warn you. It's like you can only play this on the OG Xbox ones.
I mean, it's like because you're buying it for an account, I guess, so it doesn't necessarily matter.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, Transient Image actually popped in here too. He says, hello, family dudes. Can't stay long since packing, but wanted to stop by and say hi. Hey, what's up, man? Glad you can stop by.
Namaste.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, well, like I said, I have been playing a little bit of Bayonetta Origins on the Switch. I picked that up and kind of been getting into that just a little bit more. I think I'm only maybe total about 3 hours into the game or so. But the demo kind of ends on a point where it made me want to, keep on going. That's the whole reason why I threw down. So, I mean, it was a great demo. And I think I've said before, if this is something you guys haven't tried out, I would really suggest doing that. One thing they do that it's kind of nice because it's been like a couple of weeks since I had played it. Before you kind of go into your save, they do kind of give you a brief synopsis of like what's going on, story wise and stuff like that, which is always nice. I know James with Dragon Quest XI, it did a similar kind of thing too, which was freaking great, especially with RPGs, like story heavy stuff like that. Like you absolutely need that.
I had something like 5 hours in the demo and then continued from there. Is that what you did? Is that what you did with this one, Danny? Like 3 hours in the demo and then 3 hours in the actual game, total 6 hours?
It's about an hour and a half in the demo, then maybe about an hour and a half with the game so far. So.
Oh, okay. So 3 hours total. Okay.
Yeah. No, just total. Just a bunch of stuff's been going on, so I haven't had a lot of time to sit down and play like story game. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just get busy and it's kind of hard to sit down and play something that has some kind of a story. So that's why I was going with the show and theater rhythm so much. But
don't blame the cat.
Yeah. Yeah. But I've been getting to some more kind of actiony areas of the game, which has been kind of fun. Because I did say in the last time I talked about this about a month ago, you do have the ability to control two characters, Cereza the girl, and then Cheshire the monster cat that's like a doll. And combat though, it's not like too complicated because I'm pretty sure that's intentional because you are controlling basically the heavy attacker with the right stick. So it would be kind of unwieldy if you're having to do that in like some kind of really hardcore type of a situation. So it's not like too challenging. And they even have like basically like a baby mode where you can turn off like any like damage coming to you and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I think accessibility that way is always kind of nice. Just kind of opens things up. I am playing in just regular the regular difficulty, regular all that type of stuff. So it's still pretty. It's fine.
I wonder if this does appeal to Bayonetta fans, because they like the boobs and the ass and the nakedness, and then this is very much not that, I'm assuming.
No, not at all. I mean, it's very storybook type of thing, wholesome, like no joke, wholesome type of stuff.
Right.
So yeah, and I mean the characters I'm fighting too, like in this forest that's near your house, it's called Avalon Forest. There are these fairies that are kind of like this mischievous little creatures that just want to trick people and like kill them basically and stuff like that. So you're kind of going through here. I don't want to spoil too much of the story. You can find out more about it in the demo if you want, but you're on a mission to go like deeper and deeper into this forest. And I've come across like essentially, you'll see this here in a minute, but like essentially like some dungeons that you have to like clear out, really simple type of puzzle type of things and stuff. So it's nothing too crazy, but sometimes you're walking through the forest and then you just go into some weird trippy looking, thing that like the fairies put up some kind of like hardcore magic that you kind of have to figure out a way to basically get it stopped and stuff like that. And this little thing that I'm entering in right now, oh my gosh, I can't even read what it says because on my screen it's a little bit small. But basically, like I said, this is kind of like the kind of like the, I guess, shrines or like kind of mini temples, and typically these have just some kind of enemies to fight and like some really like puzzle elements to solve. Nothing too crazy, but like pretty fun.
It says complete the Tir na Nok.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
the magical realm.
Yes.
Let's go.
So, but yeah, I want to keep playing, more and more of this because it's super fun. The story is cute. The aesthetic is amazing. And so we'll see how much further I can get before Zelda comes out. Hopefully I can clear this before then. It's not like a super long game from what I understand, maybe like, I don't know, 10 hours max, maybe. So that seems like a good, good length, I think. But yes. Well, anyway, you guys interested in this game at all? Just like kind of like whatever, or just.
I might check the demo. It looks cute.
Yeah, it looks pretty. I wonder if this is like an attempt to capitalize on Bayonetta's presence in Smash.
Like, what do you mean?
By making a game that's has a more appeal towards, let's say, the typical Nintendo fan.
Yeah, it could be. I mean,
right. The kids are saying like, Dad, can I play this the game while the Bayonetta's in?
Can I play the MILF game?
Right. Yeah, I don't remember if I saw like sales numbers for this or anything like that, but I know like Bayo 3, I think it did hit over 1 million worldwide, which I was kind of surprised about, honestly. But that seems like it's done pretty well. I don't know about this different type of game. But.
Yeah. I mean, it's true what Ty said. I mean, how many rated M for mature characters are there in Smash? There's like Bayonetta. I don't know. Snake. Does Snake count? He's not really rated M, but
that's like rated.
Yeah, I think those games are all rated M. You do shoot people in the head.
Oh, they're not. Oh, I thought they were maybe rated teen. Okay.
Joe, Persona 5 is not that's like a probably teen rating or something like that, right?
I think so. Assume. I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
Sora from Kingdom Hearts is obviously, PG friendly.
Rated M for mature.
Right. Not all the rest of the Nintendo characters, therefore, by default, are not rated M for mature. So, yeah. No, Xenoblade, I guess. No, Xenoblade must be T rating teen. Or below, right? Yeah.
I think teen.
So, yeah, I think Bayonetta is the standout along with Snake, I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where the kids can't play the actual games where the characters are from, without. Yeah. The parents are probably not. Yeah.
they can't have their parents help set them up. They can't know about it.
Right.
Absolutely not.
and Steve, obviously Steve, he's fine.
Right.
Yeah, which is, people were predicting, Scorpion and whatever, fucking Leon Kennedy and all this shit for Smash. But then the response was, well, no, because, they're, from mature games. And then Bayonetta just kind of threw a spanner in the works with that theory.
Right. And like, don't forget, there's a lot of mature rated stuff in the what do you call your custom character outfits.
Right.
Oh,
Assassin's
yeah, yeah,
Creed.
Doom.
Yeah,
Doom. Yeah.
guy. Samurai Spirits might be rated M. I'm not sure. You do
Cuphead.
decapitate people in that game.
Cuphead.
Cuphead,
Undertale.
yeah. A lot of swearing in that game.
More like from the player to the game, though, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the joke.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Like I said, just this and a lot of same old stuff. So I won't drag it out too long here. But let's go ahead and pass things over to JC.
It's Super Splat Hour.
All right.
There was a back in I don't know what episode numbers it was, probably around before 100. Anyway, when Splatoon 1 came out, I actually did a segment of the show, and I think I called it like Splat Time or something, and I had Mario Maker Minute.
Super Splat Hour.
Super Splat Hour was the podcast I did with Cyrus after after we went solo, I think. But you guys got so sick of me talking about Splatoon and Mario Maker every single fucking episode. I actually just recorded my own segment, and then Danny used to paste it into the show. And it's kind of funny because I'm getting kind of flashbacks of that now, because every single episode I'm talking about something related to Splatoon. And today I'm going to talk something about Splatoon. So I did a video I talked about in the last episode about the t-shirts that I got, the new Splatoon 3 t-shirts. We're probably going to talk more about something new in news, right, Danny?
Yes.
Yeah, with that stuff. Spoilers. But this is not a spoiler. This t-shirt. This is the 4th t-shirt that was sold out. Like I couldn't get this one. So I got the 3. I got the 2 white ones and the purple one, which I wore in the last episode. But this one was totally sold out, and it's pretty fucking awesome, because actually the back is actually more interesting than the front.
Yeah.
If I just mute myself just for 1 second, because I'm going to make terrible sounds with my mic.
Sure.
I'll show you the back.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely. There's lots more stuff going on in the back. Actually, that kind of looks like a similar design to something that they had with like this. Oh my God, like a cell phone wallpaper that they put out here in Japan, maybe elsewhere.
Possibly,
too.
yeah.
And yeah, it looks like that. I mean, it's cool. It's just cool. So yeah,
but it's really nice. I think it's maybe my second favorite one after the Judd one that I wore in the last show.
Yeah,
it's fucking awesome. Yeah, so they were sold out everywhere, and I couldn't get the other, the locker. I got that little locker, but you have to spend. I think you have to buy 3 t-shirts or something like that, and that was my 4th one. So unfortunately, I couldn't get the other color. Never mind. I got one of them. And then the other Splatoon game related news was maybe last week. What's the date today? 19th. So yeah, around about the 12th or 13th, like when you went into the Salmon Run area, there was a option like where you usually start your match, or you start doing matchmaking, find somebody to play with. But there was like a push ZL to go to like extra work, and then it kind of flipped over and it showed you an upcoming event, and it was coming on the 15th. So it's already passed. I think it lasted maybe 2 days. I think it was that weekend.
Okay.
Is the 15th a weekend? I don't know. I'm not looking at my calendar.
Yeah, it was.
It
was Saturday.
Yeah. I'm looking at my calendar now. Yeah, 15th, 16th was the extra work. Well, it's not really an event. It's not like something amazing like Big Run was, where we have this huge monster attacking the city, and you have to take it down on a regular stage. This was just it's just regular Salmon Run, except it runs for 5 rounds. Usually you get 3, and then if you build up a meter, you can get a 4th boss monster stage. But this is 5, so I'm assuming it would add a 6th one as the boss monster, right? But I couldn't play it because it was it's friends only. So all weekend I was like mashing find players, but the most I ever had was like 1 other person playing it, because people were online, but and some of them were playing Splatoon 3, but they weren't playing Salmon Run. They were playing something else. So yeah, it's something that you would have to arrange with some people ahead of time. And I went on Discord. I went on our Famicast Discord. If you're not a member, join. It's free. To try and kind of rally some people to play with me. But we don't actually have that many people with Splatoon 3. Or even if they do have Splatoon 3, they're not really playing it very much. So yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't play it. Yes. So yeah, unfortunately, I could not play a single round of extra work. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully playing it with some guys. It's a shame you couldn't do randoms, to be honest. But one thing I did notice that when I had that one person there, it was me and him, and we were kind of waiting for two others. I did notice it asked you to choose your weapon, and that's something that's not normal in Salmon Run. Normally, you get assigned one of 4 weapons randomly, but this one, I think it's like I said, it's more of a coordinated thing, more of a with friends thing. So it's like, okay, you're good at the sniper. You're going to take out the bosses that require you to make a perfect headshot. You're the kind of rapid fire weapon. You'll take out the spinny tower things and whatever. So I think it's trying to encourage you to be more coordinated and actually use each other's skills with certain weapons, because usually there isn't really a clear pattern with the weapons with Salmon Run. Like, you sometimes do have a sniper, sometimes you don't. Of the 4 that you can possibly get, you usually have a rapid fire and a kind of like a shotgun style, like a big splat kind of weapon. And then the other 2, you might have a roller, you might have a sniper. It's like you might be a paintbrush. It's like it's very, very random. So, and those 4 weapons get rotated out, every other day or something like that. So you never quite know what you're getting. So sometimes people are not very good at sniper rifles, for example, and there are certain bosses which require you to be good at sniper rifles. And it's like, I've got a weapon, I literally can't kill this boss. Dude, you have to fucking take this guy out or we're gonna die. And the guy's like sniping the floor or something, and you're just like, oh fucking hell! It's like, give me the fucking sniper rifle, but you can't swap weapons in the middle of a match. And if you pass that stage, then the weapons will be shuffled around, and I might get the sniper rifle on the next stage. So yeah, you do have situations like that. So yeah, with extra work, with this kind of team friends only match, that kind of thing wouldn't happen. You'd have 4 friends, boom, knowing exactly what to do, all using the weapons that they're really good at, and you could go to town. You could get probably over 100 eggs, if you've got a coordinated team, and that would be pretty exciting to see. And I should probably have checked YouTube to see if somebody had captured something like that. Actually, now I think about it, there probably is a bunch of people who did that. So yeah, maybe that's something listeners can do as well.
By the way, Russ did have a comment directed directly at you, James. James, he said, I did offer to play, but you're too mean to loan the money. What a jerk.
Right, exactly, yes. Didn't have the beans rattling around. Sorry about that. And I believe Russ recently got Splatoon 2. Like, I think maybe before Splatoon 3 was announced. It's kind of unfortunate, but yeah. Get good at Salmon Run and Splatoon 2, and then maybe next year or something you can play Splatoon 3 with me. I don't think it's going to go away within a year.
No, they at least do. I mean, geez, if you just look at Splatoon 2, that was around for as long as it was. But I mean, 2 years full support, right? With like almost guaranteed events and stuff like that. That's kind of like been Nintendo's jam, and
the Splatfest,
just about any other publisher's jam with stuff aside from like American sports game makers,
right? I don't mean to drag up the charred remains of the Wii U again, but like, can you play Wii U games online still? I know the shops are down. Everything's down. Is it?
I think everything.
I thought it was you couldn't buy stuff from the store, but like, is everything down? Like, even online play?
I think it's on a per game basis, right?
Yeah, I couldn't see them taking Splatoon down. I mean, people were still playing Splatoon 1, like, regularly. Like, you could easily, like, I think Game Explain did a video where they tested out like the top 10 Wii U online games, and like yes, Splatoon was like they were easily getting into games in 2022. You know, whatever 7-year-old game at that point, 7-year-old online game, and it was still people playing it daily. So it would be weird if they took that down.
Yeah, I do know that this is a really Japanese type of thing, but Dragon Quest X online for Wii U and 3DS, like it's kind of not supported anymore because to play you have to pay. So those two versions are just pretty much done, unless you had if you had some kind of leftover stuff, leftover tickets or whatever. I'm not sure. And then everyone in the chat's too saying like, Wii U online multiplayer still works for most games. That's some Lemonade. Transient Image also says no online servers are still up for Wii U and 3DS, but they did reduce the amount of servers. So there have been outages lately while they work out.
Okay. That's a really weird thing to read in 2023. Yeah. They're reducing the number of servers and there's been outages. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Splatoon 2 is a great game, Russ, and you should keep playing it, especially Salmon Run. Yep. So that's my Splatoon news. And there'll probably be more in JAPANews section as well. So watch out for that.
You bet your ass.
That's right. Some good shit going on.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive. It's just like, I like it. Well, when you got regular Splatfest, new events, new features, new like updates every few weeks, it's great. Good times.
Been some, oh man, news is going to be fun today.
Next.
Right. Ty, why don't you close this out, man?
Okay, so I bought a bunch of stuff on sales recently, and I got Diablo II Resurrected.
Nice.
And we're gonna get into some game design shit here real soon. Okay, so I went kind of hard on Diablo 2 right when it launched on PC in 1999, 2000, 2001, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I went in loving it, and I played it more and more until I gradually hated the game. It's like the exact same situation with Overwatch, also made by the same company. Now, Diablo 2, you know how you play it, right? You just click a million fucking monsters.
Yeah.
And they die, and you loot nonstop. Okay, 2001, thank you. Yeah, and I do have some fond memories of playing it. I actually played it with Planet GameCube guys before it was Planet GameCube.
Oh, nice.
Me and one other guy tag team the game constantly.
Damn, nice, man.
And now I actually stopped playing it probably around when the expansion came out. I can't remember if I quit and then came back for a little while for the expansion, or if I quit after the expansion. But okay, let me tell you what I don't fucking like about this game.
Right.
After having a blast,
right?
So, in the game you have like a skill tree, right? And you specialize your character.
Mm-hmm.
Now the thing is with the skill tree is the skills you pick are permanent. You can't undo them. You can't reconfigure your character after you do it.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to try a different build or something, you have to regrind the whole game all over again.
Okay, that's cool.
It sucks dick. That's what I'm saying.
I was about to say that sounds like the perfect game for the Utah.
No, I hate that shit. I mean, there's some other things I didn't like, but they were mostly performance based and whatever. I mean, I think most people played it back in the day are familiar with the guy saying "looking for bail" as their computer locks up, and after waiting a solid minute of hard drive grinding, they're dead. So when you're playing in 2023 on an SSD, it's not really a problem anymore.
Hopefully.
That's a funny memory, actually. Man, there was some weird shit going on in this game. So anyway, long after I quit, they actually kept updating the game for a long time. And I heard at some point they added a feature where you could actually respec your character. I'm like,
Okay.
okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Hmm.
That's great. All right, like I just saw it. I didn't play it again.
How many years did that take, though, Ty?
Many years, many years. Okay,
Wow.
so like in World of Warcraft, if you want to respec your character, you can do it just whenever you want. You just like pay like 50 gold or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Which is basically pocket change.
Hmm.
And it's fine. So I come back to Diablo 2, like I see it on sale for like $20 and like a pack with Diablo 3. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. This might be a little fun little romp, especially since I heard through the grapevine they fixed all the fucking weird problems with it. So like I just go in, like I just go in, click monsters. It's a little different on controller, so I'm more like I'm hitting A.
Okay. Yeah, how is it on controller? Like, I mean, I think I've read some reviews or like heard people talk about the Switch version and stuff, but like, I don't know, like being
Is it like
as
dual analog kind of thing?
Yeah. Sort of like you'll use the left stick to move, which I actually like a lot because in the old game you click and your character goes there.
Yeah.
I can't actually remember if you could use WASD or not, but when you're controlling a character with a stick, but like doing everything else, all the commands with the buttons, you improve your footwork a lot. You can actually dance around, do footsies in fighting game lingo. So the movement is a lot better. Targeting enemies is a little harder because you just kind of point in the direction and then you hit like the corresponding button to your skill.
Okay.
Yeah, like you see on screen, like you have like you can bind to your skills to different buttons, and you hold a trigger, you get like a new tab, and then you have your potions on the D-pad. Like the potions are a little less convenient to use than like the num keys, but it's fine. It's fine. It's like no big deal. Yeah, looking for group bail. Yeah.
Okay, transit image. another burner.
Looking for SOJ. Please give SOJ. SOJ, please. You give. Sorry, a little Diablo in joke there, but
Nerd.
so like I played through the first chapter on a new character, good old barbarian. Just kill enemies, come back, sell my gear. I did notice a lot of quality of life improvements. Like there's like remember in the game, I don't know if you actually remember. Did you guys play this? I know.
Not
James,
really.
did you play this?
I have dabbled in Diablo.
Okay, so you have a stash. You have like a chest storage, and in the OG version of the game, it wasn't super big. Like you could hold some stuff, whatever. But now it has like multiple tabs, and you can transfer between your different characters, which is the most convenient thing in the world. Because before you would have to get a friend on and have a private game, and then like drop your stuff on the ground, come back on a different character to pick it up. It was awful, and there was an okay chance of getting your gear stolen by someone like me.
Okay,
right.
Well,
which I did, and there's also a good chance I put it on eBay. I literally did that.
Jeez. Well, that's crazy. And yeah, actually, Transit Image was just asking about this too, about the trading and stuff too. So okay.
I've only played solo so far, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know what the market is like for sure. But
Okay.
so I fuck around. Like I get a new item, and like I find the NPC that'll change my specs. I'm like, yeah, it's great. And then I play some more. Then I find another good item, and it's like, okay, maybe I'll respec for this. And I go back, and then I can't respec. It's like, what the fuck? So I get online, I look it up, and apparently you can only do it once per difficulty per character, which pissed me off. Like I just like, okay, I'm done with this game for now.
Why?
I cool off after that one.
I mean, what do you think the reasoning behind it is? Could this be something that can be like gamed, like game the system doing this or something, or what?
I think it's just a bad design holdover. Right? I mean, I remember back in the day people making cases for not being allowed to respec, and they were all fucking stupid. Well, it's
Nice.
like, yeah, like for example, a bad take would be like, oh, this will increase the variety of builds you see in game, and that is absolutely not true. What it means is, if you can't change your spec whenever you want, what happens is you have to plan your entire spec ahead of time and commit to it, which is way less fun than just spending your spill points as you get them and doing it willy-nilly before figuring out what you really want to do. So I read a little more. Apparently you can respec infinitely, but you have to like grind like the in-game bosses on like the hardest difficulty to get the thing that lets you respec beyond like just the 3 times.
Okay.
So I think that sucks. I think you should be able to respec whenever you want. Simply, well, it's more fun and it's just so annoying. I hate that shit. And like if you like misclick once, it's like fuck you. You'll take the shitty skill and like it.
Well, here's a shot of the inventory management thing, which I, before the show, was that before the show? God, I'm already losing track of when we talked about this, but you spend a lot of time here, do you not?
Yeah. there are some nice shortcuts in the game. Like there's like an auto sort button thing, Christ. It's actually not great, but it functions.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like a lot of nice controller shortcuts in the game.
Okay, that's cool.
And I think they preserved the original voice acting, which is nice.
Cool.
Because they have the guy that sounds like a cheesy Sean Connery. I love him. You've got quite a treasure there in that Roderick cube. Stay a while and listen. So it's fun. It's not as bad as it used to be, but I think it still has some problems. I'll probably keep playing it because it looks like it has some fun achievements to shoot for.
Okay.
Yep. So that's the game I'm playing. And let me tell you what I'm about to play. I'm about to play God of Rock. I got codes for all of us.
Right.
We're going to play that shit.
Yeah.
I want to see what you think, Danny. I want to see if you think it's kind of similar to Theatrhythm in any way.
Yeah, I've been meaning to kind of try to get at it, but I haven't done it yet. It's kind of on my to-do list, my endless to-do list. But this one's going to be a little bit more of a priority, I think, than some other things. So,
and one other thing, new Dead by Daylight update, new tome. I'm not going to talk about it, but they changed a lot of things.
Okay.
I'll report back sometime in the future. If anybody wants to play some matches with me, hey, hit me up in the Discord. Stay a while and listen.
Nice. Lemonade mentioned in the chat here too. In the early Famicast days, did any of you guys play a Diablo-like 3DS game called Heroes of Ruin? I remember that name, but I never played it.
I just checked the Nintendo World Report, and there are no articles or anything related to the Famicast with that game.
Okay, makes sense. I mean, I wonder, for myself, it's like I had the Japanese 3DS for the longest time, so it's like, I wonder, if it was Western developed, there's a possibility it might not have been localized.
Right. Might be US only or Western only, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, worldwide release, US July 2012, Europe July 2012. Yeah, no Japanese release.
That time I was pretty hardcore with keeping up with the dates for games, and if it was out in Japan, I would have updated that profile. So that's excuse me, that's unfortunate. Actually, excuse me. I changed an image today in the Discord. He had posted a picture of like some of his new gets. He collects a lot of like Japanese 3DS stuff, and I noticed that maybe you guys remember this one. There's this game on 3DS called Guild 01. It's a collection of games from like various game makers and stuff like that. And in the West, it was like 4 games in Japan. Later in the year, in like 2012, it just came out in the West digitally. And
there's Guild 02 as well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just had some. Yeah, mine's probably sitting over here somewhere. Oh, actually, yeah, I could just.
If it was released to these days, it would be a kind of a digital thing, wouldn't it? Like,
yeah, and like I said, in the West, it was digital. Like they didn't have physical because it's physical in Japan. It's such a weird box art
Right.
too, with this weird white face and then just like the logo on it. And yeah, I mean, Crimson Shroud was one of the games, like a tactical RPG. Arrow Porter, JAPANews thing. The rental. Oh my god, it's like basically you're like a oh my god, like
Yeah.
a weapon shop renting out
Right.
like weapons and stuff. And
Rental
then,
weapon shop.
yeah, and I think Crimson
Right.
Maiden was like the other one where who the hell Sudagoichi, yeah, Suda 51,
Yeah, instead of 51, there it is.
yeah. But yeah, I don't know. This kind of like because that's like old, really early Famicast. Like Famicast 13 was the first episode we talked about it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, I don't think that could exist these days. They would just be released as 5 eShop games, wouldn't they? They wouldn't be even packaged up. Maybe there'd be some kind of eShop event or page, but like, yeah, they wouldn't be packaged together like that, right?
yeah. I mean, it was quite a different time. I mean, like I said, they did release it digitally in the West, and then later in the year in Japan, even they released them digitally, individually. They, here as well.
It was a cool idea at the time. I mean, it's a thing of its time. It's like it wouldn't happen now, but yeah, back then that was kind of cool concept.
Yeah. Anyways, I thought that was cool, and yeah, cool, good memories. Maybe, but all right, cool. Well, I think that's going to do it for some new business. So we have a little bit of bookkeeping to get out of the way before we move on to the JAPANews. So we'll start out with that. And first, this is a little bit of a new thing for us, but I'll give it my all here. But today's show is actually being brought to you by EPOS Gaming Audio, with a comprehensive lineup of both wired and wireless headsets, gaming amplifiers, microphones, and webcams. EPOS has everything you need for the experience to experience the power of audio, like their H6 Pro lineup, which features 2 versions, like an open or a closed headset. The closed headset allows you to tap into exceptionally detailed audio and also seals out ambient noise, while the open version delivers high natural, high fidelity audio with incredible sound stage. Now, both headsets include this magnetic detachable microphone and a sleek design that has no wild configurations, anything like that, just good design. And you guys out there, if you're in the market for some headphones, we got a bit of a deal for you. You guys can save up to 15% by visiting www.eposaudio.com/gaming and entering in the code EPOSFRIEND15 at checkout. Again, the website is www.eposaudio.com/gaming and entering in the code EPOSFRIEND15 at checkout. And again, Lemonade too can confirm EPOS headphones are good. I know we've been kind of probably messing around with them a little bit more here lately. I mean, like I said too, for Mac user purposes, it's kind of weird, but I've been using it, for myself, with gaming and stuff like that, and it's been great.
I've been using it as my main headphones since I got them.
Dude,
damn,
awesome.
Yeah.
We should try and get that voucher code changed to Family Friends, right?
There's a story. There's a story behind that. Maybe I'll talk to you guys about it off air. But Transit Image too is like, oh good, I need a new headset. Well, I mean, check it out, man. I mean, these things are
got a deal for you.
A deal for you, buddy. And check it out. It's a little expensive, but I mean, these are some really nice headphones. Ours is what's the model here? I think H3 Pro. I think is what it's called.
H3 Hybrid right here.
H3 Hybrid. There you go. Yeah. But super nice. Like, oh my God. Like, I remember just opening these things up for the first time. I was like, holy God, man, these are some really damn nice headphones. But
huffing that new headset smell.
Hell yeah,
that's
man.
me.
Hell yeah.
Feels good. It has some convenient stuff, like you can just raise and lower the mic. If you're listening to the audio version, like basically with the headset, you can just raise it up and it just puts it on mute automatically. It's kind of a nice little feature. And I leave mine plugged in, but like if you're going wireless, like it'll tell you what your battery is and stuff. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I've been using it on my Switch wirelessly and stuff, just in the evenings and stuff. And yeah, it's been pretty awesome. I still want to do it. I haven't played my Xbox for quite a while. If I should try that out too, but
You could buy Diablo 2 and we can tag team it.
there it is. Problem solved.
Yeah, if it's still like $20 for the pack,
Yeah, well,
or it might be less by itself.
Hmm.
Check it out. I mean, they're doing a big sale right now.
yeah, cool.
All of this and more. Oh no, that's the next one.
Well, so again, thank you guys. If you want to check that out, please do so. We are part of the Tokyo Beat Podcast Network, and we have a bit of a tidbit from one of the other shows that I'm going to share with you guys right now.
I love to.
Sequelcast 2 and Friends is a podcast looking at movies in a franchise one film at a time, hosted by me, Matt Bradley Shuri, Alex, and Thrasher. We also look at video games. We're working through Sierra Online's adventure games from Mystery House all the way up through Gabriel Knight 3 and larger pop culture topics. It's a lot of fun. For more info, go to sequelcast2.com, only on the Tokyo Beat Network.
The Gabriel Knight 3 name drop. Let's go.
Again. All right. And yeah, here we are with a little bit of now playing at the Famicast.com. Lots of stuff going up on the website. Again. YouTube and all of that. I'm going to share some of that with you because I think I'm the only one that has something to share, which is fine. Yeah, what the heck did I do recently? Oh, yes. If you're into Japanese baseball, some of you are. I know that. And some of them are. These are the two guys on our panel right now. Ty is a big Hiroshima Carp fan.
Yeah.
No, but I did do a video talking about like the 2023 update for that game, so you can check that out. Some footage of the game, what they have, this thing called live scenario, where you can actually, like, it's situations from the game. You could basically kind of recreate reality or kind of like flip things over and just kind of have an alternate reality with your stuff. James is kind of showing right now just the website. There's been a lot of news coming out here recently, like, holy crap, Nintendo Live is coming to America. Also, please set your expectations for that, because it's not going to be Nintendo's answer to E3. No, it's like, this is a Nintendo event that you can go to with your family and kids. So set expectations accordingly. And oh shit, James. So just for this little bit, it's not in the news. We talked about it the last time, but there is that sneak preview of the Super Mario Brothers movie coming out here this coming weekend on the 23rd. And I registered to try to get these tickets. Did you? You did too, right?
Yep.
Did you get any kind of response?
No, I did not.
Well, you know what? I didn't either. Yeah, I think they said they were going to send something to you like via the regular mail by the 17th. It's the 19th. It ain't going to happen.
Nah.
So that sucks.
We didn't get it.
Yeah. Oh, well. But anyways, yeah, lots of updates like this on the website, thefamicast.com. Be sure to check it out on an hourly, maybe half-hourly basis. No, not quite.
Not?
Yeah, lots of cool stuff up there. So, yeah, check it out.
All of this and more in the Famicast. No game.
That's right. All right. Well, now.
JAPANews. I was holding my breath the whole time, Danny. I was waiting for you.
Yeah, I know.
Wait for the cue.
I did that by purpose. So
there you go. Brilliant.
Yes. Yeah, that's right, folks. It's time for the JAPANews, the time of the show. We bring you the latest and greatest comings and goings of Japan and Nintendo and Xbox. No, not so much. But a lot of stuff about news and all that type of crap. And oh God, I'm kicking this off. So
brilliant.
Perfect.
There it is.
Yeah, last week there was a new trailer for the new final trailer for Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. I'm going to put that up here right now. We've all. Yes.
It's funny. First of all, I'd like to apologize / laugh at anyone who thinks that it's still called Tears of the Kingdom. Because
are there still people out there that think that?
Well, in the last 20 episodes of the Famicast, I've on purposely saying the wrong name just to fuck with people. And my trolling kind of maybe has been a bit too effective because Somebody who shall remain nameless actually genuinely thought it was called Tears of the Kingdom, which is how I've been pronouncing it. No, it's Tears of the Kingdom. Of course it is. It's tears. It's tears. And in this trailer, you see like 48 tears symbols, right?
No, you see the land tearing apart. No, I'll go ahead and just kind of start rolling the footage here in the background. But
roll the B-roll.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a good trailer. I think people are saying it's like, it's one of the best trailers they've done in a while. And comparing it with the first Breath of the Wild trailer, well, not the first Breath of the Wild trailer, the final Breath of the Wild trailer back when that came out.
Yeah, and I saw people commenting about that, like they kind of oversold the story elements. I don't really remember being upset about any of that, honestly. Back in regards to the trailer, at least, I was like, well, whatever, it's just a trailer. But
also, it's kind of funny, like, back when before Breath of the Wild, do you remember all the rumors about Breath of the Wild? Like, and there was that they didn't really reveal Link very clearly. They kept it very, very secretive, and people were speculating, oh, is it Zelda? You can play as Zelda. I think that's Zelda. Look at that, Zelda's arm. Is that a boob or is that a man's chest?
It's like, no, that's absolutely Zelda. You were playing as Zelda this time. I mean, like the jump to conclusions was kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, but it's funny with this one, like people aren't even bringing that up anymore. I mean, like people were asking Aonuma these questions for years, like, before this game the game is still out. But like, I mean, up until the release of this game, no one has been talking about the potential of playing as Zelda. And then in this trailer comes out and it's 100% Link. There's like not even any hint that it could be Zelda. Zelda's in the trailer.
There's an opposite. It's like from watching the trailer, it's like you are tasked with finding Zelda because you don't know where the hell she is. So it's like, if that's the case, you're probably not going to be playing as her. Probably.
Yeah. I mean, they could surprise us and have, whatever, one part of the game, one scene.
A bait and switch like Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, something like that. But I'm not holding my breath. I mean, people have been speculating on this for ages, and nothing came out of it. So, but yeah, it's cool. I mean, we do know that you're gonna start in the sky. You're gonna start in the sky realm or whatever it's called. That's gonna be, like in Breath of the Wild, he started off in that kind of underground. Plateau. Well, yeah, I mean, more specifically, the Shrine of Resurrection.
Oh, okay.
Like that underground shrine thing. And this one, you're going to start, in the sky and then go down, from there. It looks awesome. I mean, they showed some not really team-based tactics, but like Link with, non-playable characters, like helping him.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see what happens there. They showed like a horse and cart kind of scene, and of course the big man, Ganondorf.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like straight up, not like subtly trying to hint that it might be, like, just straight up. That's Ganondorf.
Yeah,
screaming at you.
Yeah,
it looks awesome. Yeah, there's more bosses as well, like variation of bosses. Because like in Breath of the Wild, you didn't really have like the traditional Zelda boss, did you? You had various versions of Ganon, whatever, Thunder Blight Ganon, and then you had some like huge enemies like in the world itself, but like the traditional Zelda boss with the name coming up in the bottom left, I don't recall that many. Yeah. So, but this one looks like they are doing that kind of thing. Like there was a big 3-headed dragon right there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't really even know what to expect. Like it's, there's so much stuff to do, when it comes to the creation stuff that I can't even just imagine like what is possible. I mean, there is like a cool thing where they show, maybe I could kind of find it here, but like, there's the horse and cart thing you were saying there, James. Yeah. But like, where you're basically on like your own, like kind of rock'em sock'em robot fighting against like a bokoblin with his or something like that, like there's stuff like that, which is kind of cool. Yeah, right. And, like right here.
that kind of gravity boot jump thing he was doing across the stones. That looks like it could be only in specific areas. Like it looks like they've purposefully set that up. I don't know if it's going to be. This bit. I don't think this is going to be able to do it everywhere. That's like those specific stones, I think.
Yeah, good eye. Yeah, makes sense.
That robot thing looks like that's been stuck together with glue or with the what's it called? The new power, the bind, is it? Bind?
Maybe. I've already forgotten.
Yeah. Zelda's holding a tear-shaped earring or something like that.
I thought it was a tear-shaped earring, personally, but it's just me.
Brilliant. Tearing it up.
Yeah.
Ganondorf looks cool as hell.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Cool as hell. Yeah, and the Guardians from Breath of the Wild, look like they're back.
Aren't they different though? Like, aren't they different characters?
Possibly same race, but
right.
Maybe they are different named characters. I don't know. Where does this happen in the timeline? Is this way after Breath of the Wild? Or?
Dude, this is the wrong podcast to talk about that type of stuff.
Right. Because Zelda looks the same age, Link looks the same age, but they could be resurrected. It could be a time thing. And then there's that Hyrule Warriors game that none of us played.
Wow.
That had a whole bunch of story, and that had time travel elements to it. So fuck knows.
Great collector's edition. nice parasol blanket.
Brilliant. There it is. Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
They didn't delete the. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean
Ob.
Right.
Tears of Kingdom. No. Tears of the Kingdom.
I see that a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen the pre-order stuff in the game shops. The hardware, the game, the stuff. There's merch. There's already stuff happening in the stores right now. So it's happening.
Actually, well, before we move on to the next thing, which Ty is gonna take, if he doesn't mind, Russ has a comment here too. He's like, it'd be interesting to see if someone can port this to the Wii U. Might only run at 15 frames per second though. It's like, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. But speaking of you got to do what you got to do, Ty, do you want to take this next bit of news?
Yeah. So Zelda, there's gonna be special merch and food on the way to Lawson. It's kind of odd that it's Lawson now when they did the Splatoon promotion at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, and like, dude, I think because I was thinking this too, but I think last year it might have been for Pokemon, and that's why I didn't care. No, it was a Pikmin thing that they did with Lawson last November.
Okay,
so you cared even less.
Well, I mean, I went to a Lawson and got like some ice cream, so I can get like a full 5 ice creams for like one folder or something stupid like that.
So anyway, you can get yourself some spicy pepper karaage-kun chicken.
Hell yeah, man!
Yeah. And there's Ichiban Kuji, the lottery thing.
Yeah,
where you pay some money and you basically get a gacha pool for some merch.
Yeah. Well, this back to the chicken. I thought this was kind of interesting because it's based. Well, it's supposedly using quote unquote the spicy pepper from Breath of the Wild as the seasosoning. And,
wow, Zelda is real.
Yeah. But of course, Lawson went on to say like, this is, this type of PR stuff. But they also said like, hey, this is a little bit spicy, but like it's not so spicy where if you hate spicy food, that basically they said like this could be a spicy food for anyone is what they're trying to appeal to.
weak spice.
Yeah.
I missed the spicy Bowser sandwich from 7-Eleven. You guys remember that?
Dude, that was good.
It was super good.
Yeah, I threw a little bit of mayo on mine when I brought it home, and then it was perfect. But yeah, no, that was really good. Like I ate all of that Mario stuff in like one day. That was a bad idea.
You're alive though. So.
I made it. Last year when they had all the 7-Eleven or the Splatoon stuff at 7-Eleven, I did not do that all in one day. I learned my lesson. So
there's no sweets or anything that vegetarians can have? Absolutely nothing?
Yeah, sorry, James. Like this is only chicken, not even like tofu chicken or anything like that. So yeah, man.
I like it when they do donuts and stuff.
Yeah.
But so yeah, cooking is a part of Breath of the Wild, Ty. in case you didn't know. Like, and you can cook spicy things like to help you survive in cold environments. So I think that's the angle they're going for this one.
Right.
So
Right.
if you don't have the fire armor or
I mean,
whatever,
I hope you've.
what's that?
Did you see the piece of art of Link like throwing in like a strong zero and a monster energy?
Nice.
Like I've
what came
retweeted
out?
that a couple times. I don't know.
Dubious food.
Right. Yeah, but
Yeah.
for the lottery stuff that Ty had mentioned too, it's basically you pay 750 yen, you have a chance to win. There are like 29 potential prizes with like 8 different grades that you can get. Like the
This is
top
one of
grade.
them?
Yeah, the top grade is this master sword, this corrupted master sword that glows in the dark and stuff too.
How big is that?
It's about 32 centimeters long.
Okay.
So they also have this cool poster as well. It looks pretty nice. That's like 20.
This is Lawson, right?
Yeah, Lawson. This is Lawson. They're
Lawson. Okay.
they're the ones. There's this blanket, kind of like a toga. It's it's Link's little toga from the game, I guess.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Then some mugs that they have here as well.
Yeah, some nice ones.
Yeah, stationery set here too. It's like a notebook, Legend of Zelda logo on there, some little motifs on there as well, little post-it notes and stuff too. They have some ceramic plates.
Oh, nice! I like that. The
Yeah,
rupee plates are nice in the shape of blue, green, and red rupees.
Yeah.
And
then like
nice
this
ashtray there with the Triforce
exactly.
logo. Brilliant.
Exactly.
For the kids.
Yeah, at first I saw it's like, oh my god, are they really doing an ashtray? I mean, it is Japan, so it's like, I get it.
Wait, is it? Or is it?
No. It literally said, ceramic small bowl.
Right.
So
put your nuts in.
Yeah. They also have this mini pendant like set. I'm assuming you probably get one of these per draw or something. I guess.
Nice. Like it.
Some little Korok keychains, like rubber keychains as well. And they also have this wall clock as what is called like the Bastel Show, or basically like if you get the last ticket out of the box, you get this. Like there's only one of these at each store. So like this is a pretty damn big clock too. I mean, well, like, I don't know, like 20 centimeters or something like that. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. I'm probably going to go and try to win some of this stuff because it looks really, really dope. All of this, the food and this merch, all this stuff drops on May 9th. And
Danny, James Allen in the chat asking, are we going to get a Famicast taste test of all the food items like you did before?
Well, yes, because this is going to be really easy because it's just the one.
But you have to buy 80 of them.
Yeah. I'm going to try man, the thing it sucks, like my 7-Eleven, like I go there all the time. So the people know me and like I got to know exactly when they're going to start everything with, the Splatoon stuff. So it was perfect. But like the Lawson, I don't go there hardly ever. So it's like, I don't have that in. I don't know if I can get like an ungreasy version of like this, container for my chicken as like a collector's piece.
You don't know Johnny Lawson. Like
I do not. I do not. But
yeah, and there's all a bunch of stuff for My Nintendo. Maybe some of this will come up on My Nintendo store later. Maybe.
Crap. Maybe I didn't put that on. The next story is a little bit different, but like there are some different things coming to My Nintendo Japan and also Nintendo Tokyo, Nintendo Osaka. Different designs like T-shirts. It's kind of weird because like James, like you picked up some Splatoon like cushions with blankets and stuff, right? Like those are the things like I won at the 7-Eleven is like the top grade prize. I somehow won both of them and like the same freaking draw pick thing. But yeah, anyways. James, what's next, man?
So we're gonna stay on Zelda, but I'm gonna throw in a little bit of Splatoon. That's not me, that's just the news. All right, calm down. So yes, Nintendo is offering a Zelda-themed Splatfest. You heard me right. A Zelda-themed Splatfest. So it's Zelda in Splatoon. All right. That's not my fevered imagination. Okay. That is a literal thing. That is an actual thing. That is happening. Danny's got the picture on screen right now. So let's see what we're going to get. So we're going to get some real stuff. So the tricolor battle will feature, because now we have 3 options, right? So we've got power, the Triforce, power represented by Ganondorf, wisdom represented by Princess Zelda, and courage represented by the Link Man himself. So the Splatfest is Saturday, May 6th. Okay, so yeah, we're still a few weeks away. In Japan, it's the usual time, 9 o'clock in the morning on the 6th until Monday at 9 a.m. as well. So 6th to the 8th. That's Japan, by the way.
Right.
Please adjust accordingly. Players can choose their teams and get special shirts starting on April 28th. So yeah, we're about how many days away from that? Like 8, 9 days? Right?
Yeah.
Yep. So you'll be able to get your t-shirt in the game. Ready for the Splatfest. Choose your teams and all that. Ask your friends what they're doing. And then you'll also be able to get the real thing. So the real things are going to be on sale in the My Nintendo store in Japan and North America. No Europe?
Yeah.
Really?
No, Europe. Actually, James Allen just said, like, right during the show, he said, "Hey, it's there." It's like, oh, freaking awesome.
There you go, Danny.
Yeah.
Thinking it's not in Europe. It is in Europe.
Right.
So, and also for Japan, we're also going to get some keychains featuring the designs available for platinum points. Is Danny, are you showing that on the video screen right now? I'm not looking at the.
Well, I have the t-shirts.
Yeah, you had it. You had the t-shirts up now. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, you'll be able to get some keychains too, for fake money, for fake platinum points, which is cool. So if you manage to order the goods in Japan, they will arrive before May 5th. That'd be cool. So yeah, check the Famicast.com for full deets on that. I'm sure you already have that in your RSS bookmarks.
Right. Actually, I mean, if you're watching or listening to the audio version of the podcast, I mean, that's just there should be like a link embedded here, so you can just like look at your phone and like touch that and just go right there, depending on your podcast app.
And that's another 3 Splatoon t-shirts that just came out after I just bought 4.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be golden for Splatoon t-shirts for the next 15 years.
Yeah, and I actually threw down for all 3 of the shirts, and I threw down my worthless platinum points for all 3 of the keychains too.
Nice.
Like in the US, the shirts are expensive, man. It's like $60 a shirt plus probably shipping. Yeah, in Japan it's like 3,800 yen or something. So it's kind of expensive for a t-shirt, but for something with like Nintendo branded stuff, like I figured, what the hell? So
these shirts weren't that expensive.
Yeah, no, the Uniqlo ones they're really cheap. Like I was really surprised about that. 1,500 each, something like that.
Yeah, absolute bargain.
Yeah.
So these are literally double, more than double the price.
It's kind of what happens with my Nintendo. The stuff is kind of expensive. Sometimes almost like 6,000, depending on what it is. Stuff like that.
James Allen said they're 18 squids in the UK.
Oh damn! Okay.
So I guess that's not too bad. That's like normal for a t-shirt. I think 18 quid.
I was shocked because I think I was looking on Twitter and that just came up and I was like, $60? Are you guys crazy? But
so which have you decided which team you're gonna go for? I'm thinking maybe Wisdom. I'll go for Princess Zelda's team.
I mean, just in terms of design, I mean, the Ganon one it's awesome. I like that a lot. I'll pull up a screen of the t-shirt just to kind of throw that up here just again. But no, it's tight, man. I like this one a lot. It's cool.
It's a tough one. The have we had Splatfest like crossover between 2 Nintendo things? Yes, the Mario one. Yes, somebody said that in the Discord earlier today.
Pokemon.
Last year. Pokemon, yeah. So the Mario one, I'm sorry, I forgot who saw it. Maybe you can find it in the chat. But like there was like a mushroom and a superstar, right? So it was like Splatoon / Mario Superstar, a Mario mushroom as well. And that was cool. And they also had physical shirts for that one as well.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know about Japan. Maybe
I don't
I think that was a UK person who said that.
Okay, I just kind of scrolling through. I didn't see. Maybe I just scrolled right on by it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the Ganondorf one looks cool. It's tricky. It's tricky. They all look good.
Yeah.
But as for the actual Splatfest, I think I'm going to go with Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Danny, how about you?
Maybe Power, because it's cool. And actually,
it is a good idea to always choose the team that you think will be the most popular. That usually does help you because you at least you're going to get the popular vote.
Yeah,
and then more people are going to be playing on that team, and that will ultimately favor you.
Okay.
To see the opposite of that, just look at the Bigfoot one on the last one, who got completely destroyed, like got literally 0 or close to 0, and didn't get anything. So,
by the way, James, there is actually like a special stage that they have for this, and I have some screens of that I can share here as well.
Special stage?
Yeah. And I mean, you're the one that plays Splatoon more than me, so maybe you could tell. But is this like some kind of altered stage, or is this like completely new?
What? How did I miss this? Was this from the Japanese Splatoon?
It was on Twitter? It was on their Twitter. They have this in video form too on their Twitter, so you can see this as a video.
This is a brand new stage. Yeah, I've never seen this before.
Okay.
Oh, it's in the shape of a Triforce.
Yep.
Shit. Yep. Okay, so in Splatoon 2, they had these things called shifty stations.
Mm-hmm.
And shifty stations were basically completely unique stages that only existed in Splatfest. And they were amazing. And it was really sad that they only showed up for like a Splatfest and then you never saw them again. Later, I think there was an update and you could do private battles on these.
Okay.
And you could choose it from like a menu where you could choose the stage. Mm-hmm. But as for playing online with randoms, that was only in one specific Splatfest, and that was it. Never seen. And they were really cool. Like they would put unique features, like they would have lifts, like where you like from the single player mode, like the story mode. They would put story mode objects and lifts and stuff into these shifty stations, as they were called. And they were absolutely fantastic. And it was just, you had this once in a lifetime opportunity to play these Splatfests on a unique stage that you would only get to do once. So it was absolutely fantastic. And this kind of reminds me of that, because they've made a stage especially for this Splatfest, I'm assuming. And I'm going to guess you're never going to see this stage again, like until all the Splatfests are done, 2025. And they patch in a, like a level select and let you do, let you play private battles. So yeah, if you've never done, if this does turn out to be the new stage just for this Splatfest, it's definitely going to be worth playing this one. Yeah, because they haven't done this before in Splatoon 3. This is the first time. Yeah, and it's triangle shape. Obviously, you need 3 teams, right? So yeah,
exactly.
Make it a triangle. Good idea.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool, and I wasn't sure if you had seen that, James, or if it's on the English-speaking, Splatoon Twitter space or anything like that too. So
completely flew me by. I'm glad you added it in. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, even though it looks like a kind of grotty warehouse.
Yeah,
but somehow
if you see it in the video,
mountains.
it's a little bit clearer than seeing it in just some like regular screenshots. It's like a 13-second video or something too, just like kind of panning over the whole stage. So
yes, Splatfest stages, and in case you didn't know, they're regular stages, but they play them. You play at night, so they're all it's a night stage. Everything's dark and they're lit up, so they have lights, and it looks very, very different, even though it's a stage you're familiar with. But the way it's lit, and they'll also arrange a little bit around, especially with the tricolor battles. They'll add like a little extra platform to start for the third team.
Yeah.
So they are quite different anyway. So it's cool. I like Splatfest stages. The night stage, night version.
Yeah, maybe I'll actually play this one. I mean, I have the game literally.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cool. Well, this next bit of news I'll go ahead and take because this is something that's kind of up my alley. This news just came out just yesterday, I think it was. But a new, sorry, I'm kind of juggling a couple of different things here. A new Tetris Cup, Maximus Cup, is coming this Friday.
Play the game.
And it features none other than the latest entry into the Kirby series, which isn't so latest because it's an old game from the Wii
version.
Yeah, this is from Hoshino Kabi Wii Deluxe, aka Kirby and Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Yep. But yeah, I mean it's Tetris 99, another event, another chance to throw down and get some more themes for your game, for your collection and stuff like that. I know I have all of them, just because and stuff like that. It's kind of weird because like this is the second one that they've had this year, or this is going to be the second one they had, and I think last year they only had like a handful. So it's kind of nice to see this. So yes.
It's funny because the Japanese version is like Hoshino Kabi Wii,
yes,
like the original one.
Exactly.
The Western one was Return to Dreamland, right? Kirby Return to Dreamland. So they're both kind of references to the original Kirby game,
right?
Like the way the logo is in Japanese, it says Hoshino Kirby Wii. It's literally the Game Boy original title with Wii added to it.
Right.
So it's very much invoking, hey, this is the Game Boy. This is a remake of the Game Boy version, or this, it's, whatever. It's a sequel to the Game Boy version.
Right.
And then, with the English one, it's a little bit more obvious because it's Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Because the original was called Kirby in Dreamland. Right?
Kirby's Dreamland.
I think it was Kirby's Dreamland.
Kirby's Dreamland. Yeah. So it's like Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Yeah. Again, invoking it being a sequel to the Game Boy one,
right?
But I don't know if it is like the story.
I mean, actually, Nintendo's. I mean, they've done this with Zelda in Japan as well. Like the logo that they use, they have been using basically for Breath of the Wild and pretty much all of the other Zeldas that have come out on the Switch. Maybe sans like the Hyrule Warriors Wii U remake on the Switch. Everything has had like the classic Zelda in like katakana. And a little bit of kanji for Densetsu logo.
That's not where I thought you were going to go. Then I thought you were going to talk about Kamigami no Triforce 2.
Oh,
which is literally Link to the Past 2.
I was just talking about just in very specifically just logos, but yeah.
But like it does seem like in the Japan side of things, they do like to just make it very obvious. Hey, this is a sequel to an old game you liked. Like they don't even try and mask it, Like with Link, what was Link to the Past? It wasn't called Link to the Past 2. What was it called? The 3DS.
Oh wait, on the 3DS. Link. Oh my God, Link Between Worlds.
Link Between Worlds. Yeah, so it's a little bit more intelligent, a little bit more cleverly thought out name, which invokes the original without literally just putting a 2 on it.
I mean, as you know, James, like sometimes these things are just spelled out absolutely clearly, just so there is no misconceptions about what something is going to be about, So,
Uncle Carl's Flying Balloon House.
Uncle Carl's Flying Balloon House, obviously.
Yep. The classic.
But anyways, this excuse me, this Maximus Cup event is coming this Friday, April 21st. It's going to be lasting until Tuesday, April 25th. Obviously, check Nintendo's social media for the exact time in your region and all that type of stuff. I'm going to be playing, and Transient Image 2, Link Between Worlds. Yes, exactly. So cool. All right,
you going to play it, Danny?
Dude, hell yeah. I play it like every time. And oh man, I forgot. Like even on the last one, they have upped the like basically how much points you get So it's easier to get the awards now. Like first place, you get 100. Second, now you get 70, where you used to get 50. Third through, I think third place, you get 50. And then like fourth through 10th, you still get like a lot of points, 40 or something. It's pretty generous. I mean, as long as you're like not finishing in like, between 99 and 90, you'll be getting, some decent points for your runs. So, but last up, Ty, this one's actually for you, man.
Yeah. So we got some more Sega games on the app, the Switch app.
Yes.
Let's go. Mega Drive / Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, they're added today. Kid Chameleon, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, Pulseman, and Flicky. I've heard some things about these games.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If you're watching the video version right now, Chameleon Kid or Kid Chameleon, like in Japan, it's called Chameleon Kid. And it's called Kid Chameleon in other regions. Like, why? I don't understand that. I mean, it looks okay, I guess.
In Japanese, it's Chameleon Kid, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Alliteratively and linguistically, yeah, you would need to have kid at the end in Japanese. So tell me, Ty, looking at the trailer of Champion Edition, my eyes start to bleed, and also I think about, oh man, this is the game. This is the game where you press start to flick between punches and kicks.
That's right, because the OG
Drive
Genesis controller only had 3 buttons.
But it looked really weird. Like it was missing frames of animation. Like, and of course the colors are shit because the Mega Drive didn't have many colors. But like it to me it seemed like it was missing frames of animation and things were like not moving very smoothly.
Yeah.
Like, is this like genuinely like one of the worst versions ever?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, not just because of that, but let me tell you about the game balance in Champion Edition. Just pick Bison. Just pick Bison. That's all there is. If you trick any of your friends into playing Champion Edition with you, just pick Bison, do Psycho Crusher.
Okay.
Just do it. Like, if they block, they'll take like 15% damage. It's fucked up.
I wonder if this game actually supports that 6-button controller on the original Genesis and also too with just
I think this is the game that made them put out a 6-button controller.
Okay, and I mean, obviously here in Japan for the Club Nintendo thing, there is 6-button controller. I have it. It's not in this room.
If I play this, I'm going to use my Super Nintendo one.
Yeah. Good luck.
So.
Still have to press start to
just as a middle finger to Sega. I'm gonna play your shitty Street Fighter game on my Super Nintendo pad.
Yeah, the game Pulseman. Well, the game Pulseman kind of just from the title screen, it was kind of interesting because it's Sega and Game Freak.
Game Freak,
1994. Wow. Yeah,
what are they famous for?
Never heard of them.
So actually, even just kind of looking at the footage of this, it doesn't look like too bad. It kind of reminds me of like a Mega Man-y type of deal, just in terms of I guess looks, but you're bouncing around all over the place and beating up guys. I don't know, it doesn't look too bad, honestly. I didn't think so.
Might be fun. Yeah
All of these games just remind me of Mega Drive owners had it rough. It's like this is the shittier version of Street Fighter. This is the not Mega Man. This is not Mario. This is every other game, but just worse.
Yep.
Yeah. Flicky, I don't know. Sure.
So I think somebody was telling me that game is actually good.
Flicky?
Maybe.
It looks fine. It's not like something I would go out of my way to play, I pay extra money for. You know what I mean? Like that. Maybe on the Wii Virtual Console, I probably would have. But at least this is included with everything that I pay for. But yeah.
Yeah. You can see my GIF-based reaction to Street Fighter 2 coming to Switch Online. I think pretty much sums up my feelings.
Yeah. But
next.
Yeah. Anyways, that's actually going to do it for the news. And whoa. Do you hear that?
Yes, it's the Fukubukuro Fabulousness. If you've never heard that music before, you will never forget it, and it's constantly plays in my dreams. So this is the part of this episode where we tell you what games you're going to buy. So open your wallet and start buying stuff and shut up. So yeah, I'm going to show you a bunch of games. We're going to tell you which ones are good and which ones you should buy, and they're not very expensive. So get over it, mate. But these are also
mandatory fun. Let's go.
These are all over 75% Metacritic score, so then guaranteed not to be terrible. Not a guarantee.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we go. So this is US games priced between $1 and $10, and yeah, starting off with an absolute banger. Neurovoider ties Game of the Year 2021, I believe.
Well, not Game of the Year. But I did play it and I did enjoy it.
Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, that wasn't the one that you absolutely hated. Okay, my joke backfired.
What was the one I absolutely hated? I don't
know. I thought it was that one.
No,
Yeah.
I think it was the other one I played that week. I don't remember what it was. But Neurovoider, it's kind of like it's kind of like a custom robot twin stick roguelike, I think. It's fun. You change every part of your robot. So if you like cool robots, you'll like this game.
Okay.
Alrighty. So Splasher, I played this at TGS actually. I had a moderate to decent amount of fun.
That's that side-scrolling one that's kind of like Meat Boy meets Splatoon or something, right?
There you go. You nailed it. Exactly. Meat Boy meets Splatoon. So yeah, you can paint the walls and then use that paint to climb the walls. But it's also, balls hard. It's you're trying to think about a lot of things at the same time because you're jumping, you're shooting, you're avoiding, you're puzzling. It's a lot of things going on. Splasher is $3.74 at the moment. So it's 75% off. Absolute bargain. Usually $15 down to under $4. So yeah, let's keep going. You guys watching live, Ty and Danny, of course, you can tell me if you see something you like as well, and we'll have a look at it. So, well, yeah, the obvious one, Val Faris. We've mentioned it before. It's actually, oh wow, it's even lower. I think it was $7 last time we saw it. It's now $6.24.
That is a steal. Get that fucking game.
Yeah, man, that was Famicast Indie Game of the Year, like I don't know, 2020 maybe.
Yeah, sounds about right.
2019, something around about there. Yeah, absolutely worth it. The Ninja Saviors: Return of the Warriors. Wait, am I getting? No, that's not the game I'm thinking about, is it? What was that? I think Ty, you played it as well. It's like a remake of a Super Nintendo game. Oh no,
yeah.
Is it this one? I think it is this one, isn't it?
Is it?
It's like a scrolling beat 'em up.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Or was that Ninja Warriors? Isn't it? I can't remember now. Ninja Saviors. Shit, I don't know. Well, it's got a pretty decent Metacritic score, and it's lowest price it's ever been, $8 right now. It does look like a scrolling beat 'em up, and it looks like big chunky sprites. Looks kind of fun. But that may or may not be the game that I played at TGS.
I think it is.
I think it is, yeah.
Pretty sick. Play it with scan lines on. I see scan lines.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah.
Nice. Among Us is also on sale right now. Nice. It's $3.50.
Pretty good. Bleed 2 is really fun, especially for $2.24. Let's go.
This one, Bleed 2?
Yeah.
2. Yeah. Let's look at some screenshots. What have you have this?
Yeah. I have Bleed 1 and 2. I did talk about it on an episode once. I couldn't get into Bleed 1, but Bleed 2 is really fun.
Scrolling shoot 'em up?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very over the top and silly, and it's really good.
Nice. Very colorful. Looks hard.
Yeah. It's not that hard, but I think there's harder modes you can do. I like it. For $2, hell yeah.
Nice. Oh man, yeah, I'm glad this one's still on sale actually, because I saw this. I was browsing the eShop, just the regular eShop, the other week, and I saw the price. I just couldn't believe it. The Lego City Undercover is
Is this
$6.
GTA Legos?
GTA Legos, $6. This was like a $60 Wii U first party game, like what, back in 2016 or something like that, 2015.
Probably 20. Well, whatever. It was whenever it was 2013, whatever. Yeah, it was a big deal, right?
It was a big deal. Like this, yeah, this is like fully voice acted. It's got like licensed music. It's like open worlds, GTA Lego game, and it looks beautiful. The only downside to it on Wii U was the loading times. Like I just couldn't stand how long the loading times were. It was one load at the beginning of the game, but like it was such a long load. And I think each mission also loaded as well. But I believe that's been fixed.
Lemonade also. Lego City is so good.
Yeah, because it's a parody of like 80s and 90s like action movies. So it's like it's not really even made for kids. It's like because all the jokes and references are like Arnold Schwarzenegger movies from the 90s.
Nice.
Yeah, and all the musical references are music that we know, like kids wouldn't know. So yeah, it's kind of funny. It's a perfect game to play with a kid because like the dad will get all the jokes and the references and everything, and the kid will just enjoy driving a Lego car around a big city and smashing things.
Yeah.
I would enjoy both.
Yeah.
Random aside, almost like a very, very mini life in Japan. Today, I was talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger with a coworker. He's a young guy, like 23, and I was like, yeah, Arnold, right? Like in Japan, like his nickname is like Shuachan. It's like what some people call him. And he's like, dude, who? And I was like, like Terminator and stuff. He's like, what? I'm like, oh, God.
It's happening.
He's
happening to us.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, right. It's like, oh my God.
So where did you hide the body, Danny?
Yeah. Don't open the closet. Mom, not now.
So yeah, the Lego City Undercover is $6. I mean, it's literally criminal, that price. It doesn't really make sense to my brain. But there it is. And I would say get it right now. If you have kids, absolutely no-brainer. As well.
Transit Image and Lemonade are talking about the 3DS version of the game.
Okay.
They came to the conclusion like, yeah, Lemonade's like, yeah, the 3DS version is not that great. And then Transit Image is like, yeah, it is not.
Well, I think that's just like a 2D platformer, isn't it? It's just like
it's like some pared back or whatever the hell. And
yeah, completely different. So Unmetal, the Metal Gear Solid parody game, is on sale again, $10.
I think I have that, and I haven't played it yet.
Oh man,
let me check my library. I think I grabbed it. It was either on Games with Gold or it was like super cheap. Let me see.
Yeah, Ty, please get on that. I need to know, is that worth me getting?
Yeah, let's see. Maybe I don't have it, but I saw it on sale on Xbox, and I was thinking about it, or it was on my wish list. Maybe that's where I saw it.
Overcooked Special Edition is on sale. I don't actually know what is in the Special Edition because I don't want to recommend the first one because the second one is just so much better in every way. But maybe this is like the updated version with more stuff in. I'm not sure. Okay, I can't be bothered to read through all this in the middle of the show, but
right,
it's incredibly cheap anyway. It's $4. Let me just, before you buy that though, let me just see if Overcooked 2 is on sale as well. It might be.
Bomb Slinger, that was one of our earlier video things that we've done on the channel, actually.
Ninja and Clash of Carrots.
Planet Alpha, that sounds familiar. That's
the game I hate more than anything.
Nice. So Ty recommends Planet Alpha. It looks great.
Yeah, but I hate it.
$2 down from 10.
It's just one of those Limbo knockoffs that I hate.
Right. Sparklight, I've heard good things about that. That's $5. Figment is also a very well regarded, beautiful, arty puzzle game. That's $2.40 at the moment. Absolutely ridiculous. Down from 20.
Okay, but can we talk about Ninja again?
Ninja? Okay.
Scroll up.
Oh,
please.
this fucking game? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
that fucking game.
Go ahead.
It's cool. It's a scrolling beat 'em up, and it has some cheeky fighting game community references in it.
Huh.
Combo. That's it.
No, like player specific. Like, if you know who Sonic Fox is, you might get a kick out of this game. I'm just saying.
Okay. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So what was I looking at before that we went to that one? Sparklight, Figment, yes. Bleed. Well, you're just talking about Bleed 2, right? Yeah, Bleed 1 is also on sale.
Yeah, you can get both of them for $4.
That's right. Super Punch Patrol. I believe this is the Gunman Clive guy. Yes, it is. Holberg Productions. Yeah, it is. So this is his take on like Streets of Rage.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's like, Gunman Clive was his take on Mega Man or whatever, Mario. This is his take on Streets of Rage. So it's the same kind of art style, but it's like, more realistic because it's like, guys beating each other up. But the style, in case you've never played one of his games, is like a pencil sketch kind of look to it.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to play pencil sketch Streets of Rage, there it is. And his other game, which is not pencil sketch, Super Punch Patrol is $2, but it's only over $5 anyway.
Damn.
His other game was at the top. We scrolled past it because I believe we've talked about it before. This one, I can't even pronounce this. Mextermination Force. Mextermination Force is his other game, and that's more like like a regular 3D. I guess like Mega Man 11 or whatever, the newest Mega Man. Is it Mega Man 11 or 12, the newest one? I can't remember.
Nobody knows actually.
The newest Mega Man game, that kind of look. So it's like take down big bosses, and it's like Contra. 11. Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's in that vein, but you're taking down big bosses and stuff.
Mechs.
And, mechs, yes, exactly. Same guy, same Gunman Clive guy. That guy's made a lot of games, and it's just one guy.
Nice.
So,
damn, yeah.
Good luck to him, I say.
Right.
Right then. So there we go. There's some games to be buying, and I'll close up my sack and let Ty expose us all to whatever's inside his.
Oh, gross. All right. So this is now it's an anime trash box time. Let's go. So every week, I play the UFO catchers. I win the prize. So let's get into them. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And also the other week, I played some offline UFO catchers and got some prizes.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I went to Tokyo, met up with a friend. It was pretty good. Maybe I'll show you what I got. But first, let's open up this one. This is from Capcom.
Okay.
Yeah. And before the show, I was just on there, and they have a whole bunch of like Resident Evil 4 merch on there that you can win.
Oh, nice.
Through the UFO catchers. Yeah, they got the big backpacks. I kind of want to get one. Ooh, Lemonade says it's the best part of the show. Thank you. All right. Yeah, it's like Christmas morning.
Exactly.
All right. What do I have here? I have 2 mouse pads.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
Unfortunately not like the 3D boob kind, but
Oh.
I got Anime-chan and Anime-chan.
Slightly wholesome Anime-chan and slightly unwholesome, but still wholesome enough to maybe. No, you don't want to show. You don't want to show mom.
Let's get demonetized. Don't worry, there's still plenty of time. Yep. What's next? All right. It's just starting to drop stuff. This one is from Taito. They have the lamest boxes. But they ship pretty quick, and they give me a lot of free stuff, which is great if you like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Lemonade in the chat did say that he has been playing the Resident Evil 4 remake, and that it's really good. I want to try out that demo. I just haven't tried it yet. Yeah, it looks cool. I loved Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube.
I have a friend that's online playing that shit like every day.
Damn.
He says he's gone through the game like dozens of times.
Yeah, holy crap, man.
Yeah. All right, what do we got here? Oh, a figure. Oh yes, just in time for Easter, we have a bunny girl.
Perfect. Isn't Easter already finished? Like I always.
Yeah, it was a week ago.
Okay.
More than a week ago.
Damn. Okay.
Yep. And I got this like the first day I saw it too, so like nobody is getting this in time for Easter.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, whatever. It's another bunny girl for the bunny girl collection.
Exactly. I mean, and she's like fully clothed.
Yeah. True.
Like completely.
There you go.
Well, I see some legs. Sorry.
I have no idea who this is.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, cute bunny girl. Easter decoration. You put next to baby Jesus or grown up Jesus or whatever.
Yep. Looking forward to Christmas. I'm gonna make the whole nativity scene with anime figures. Wow, I broke my scissors.
Cool.
Nice. All right.
Please be careful.
Well, I just broke the handle.
Oh,
I think I'll be okay. Nice. So what is this? This is from Toriba.
Okay.
Oh, I'm opening the bottom like a fool. Everything is going wrong. What is this? It's a big plush thing.
I think Jinsei said it best. Good job, Scrub.
It's Weed Cat.
All right. Oh, that's an actual Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, check it out. He's cute.
Yeah, man.
I love Weed Cat.
Yeah.
I have no idea what his real name is.
I totally forgot. You Pokemon fans out there, please. It's just another one of those critters for me.
I love them critters. All right. Next up, I have another Toriba box. I was talking with my buddy. He said Toriba used to be super easy like 5 years ago.
Huh.
But now it's like the hardest one.
Okay.
But
So
they still have maybe the biggest selection of prizes.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well,
Molly Online is super big too.
I was gonna say because it's hard. That's probably why they have so many prizes.
Maybe
nobody can win.
So what do we got? Oh, I have another Weed Cat.
Jeez, man.
Okay, that one was easy. Like I just saw a chance and took it. All right.
John Madden would tell you the same thing.
Yeah. And what else? I got another anime float girl. Right? I'm getting a pretty good collection of these.
Mm-hmm.
Just the girl with the inner tube. I still haven't tested to see if any of them float. I don't think I've even opened any of them. I just win them and throw them on the pile.
Ooh, Russ is throwing shade at you, Ty. For someone who has to open so many boxes, Ty is pretty bad at it.
True. I'm hamming it up for the camera.
Har har har. Russ, in your face, jerk.
No, he's right. I should have got the box cutter ready. Oof. All right.
Where's this one from, Ty?
This is from Tokyo Catch. Because I could tell because they have the handwritten label.
Okay.
It's that fucking kid again.
Right. Lemonade also says, hey, nice bikini anime chan there.
Yes, I love bikini anime chan.
Yeah.
Ugh. What else? I smell anime figures. Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. This one's a banger. All right. First up, I got Catgirl Miku.
All right.
It's supposed to be like a Puss in Boots theme, like, cashing in or something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I love her. She has the cat ears and everything. She's great.
Yeah.
Fancy outfit. Yeah, this one kicks ass.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, it's her. It's Power from Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man. Okay. I still haven't watched that.
Yeah. When I was in Tokyo, I saw this figure on the shelf, like marked up to like $60 fucking.
Jeez.
So I'm glad I got this when I did.
Huh. Man.
And
What's
one
this?
more. I got Yor from Spy Family.
Okay.
I think this is like the second or third one, but it's the first one in this outfit.
Okay.
She has the assassin outfit.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's great. Love her.
Yeah, Lemonade's been liking your selection today, man.
Yeah, like this shipment from Tokyo Catch, it's top notch.
Yeah. And Gene he says here, maybe one of the Crane games can have anime girl box cutters and he'll use them.
Hell yeah. True. Okay, so that's the last box from me.
Okay.
I
Cool, man.
hope you enjoy it.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, as Ty said, that's going to do it for the anime trash. So we're going to go ahead and move on to a little bit of feedback from you guys. And if you want to hit us up, you can definitely do that anytime. You can hit us up via email, thefamicast@gmail.com. Hit us up on social media at the Famicast, YouTube comments, website, famicast.com. There's a lot of places you guys can reach out to us, and you can get your stuff right out on the air like these guys. James, would you mind pulling up a couple of different tweets?
That's actually a tweet that I did that I kind of want to share first.
Yeah, sure.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like JAPANews-ish kind of thing. So I just saw this today, actually. So some of you guys, well, people living in Japan may already know this, but there was a law. I don't know even if it's a law, but like a guideline.
It's more like guideline.
Yes. Say, hey guys, can you wear some helmets when you ride in the bike, please? You don't have to, but can you please do it? So yeah, bike helmets, like bicycle helmets, are kind of like mandatory, but in mandatory is in quotes. So like the police, I don't know, they may stop you and ask you, but like they can't arrest you or anything like that. It's really weird. It's like, yeah, like everything in Japan. So I was in a bicycle shop today, and there were those signs everywhere. But next to that, I noticed these. So, Nintendo branded bicycle helmets.
Oh,
for kids. These are all like based on like Mario Kart, I guess. So there's like a Peach one, there's like a Toad one, Yoshi one. There's another Toad one, Mario one.
Mario. Nice.
Yeah, so these are like, kids' helmets, running for about 5,400 yen. So to be honest, I don't know if that's more or less than not regular.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then there's some like little kiddie bikes here. So these are like these little Strider bikes. People might know Strider. I don't think Strider is a Japanese brand. I think that's an American brand. They're like little push bikes, without pedals, like literally for very, very little kids that they can just kind of roll along, just to kind of practice. And there's like a little Yoshi one, a little Strider, Yoshi Strider. There's I don't know what this one, the blue one is. And there's a Peach one as well, and a Mario one, I guess.
Yeah, the blue one was probably Captain Falcon.
There you go. But they were literally branded with Mario Kart, like
nice.
in the bicycle shop. So like Nintendo are aware of this. They saw a gap or like a potential in the market. Yeah. Like, oh shit, kids are gonna have to wear helmets. Kids don't like wearing helmets. What if we made some cool Nintendo helmets and made it like Mario Kart, and that would be fun for kids. So,
we'll do Mario Kart in real life.
There you go. So I was like surprisingly, well thought out on Nintendo there. Obviously, they knew this law was coming in April 2023. And they have some like older kids bikes as well. I guess these are for like, over, I don't know, 8, 9, 10-year-olds kind of thing. So there's a little bit more grown up, so they got some cool decals on the side. Again Mario Kart themed. These are like those kind of fake companies that you see in Mario Kart, like Bowser Oil and Bullet Bill Express or something like that. You know?
all that's like all those logos are so cool though. Even just
Yeah.
like seeing them in like black and white or whatever in Mario Kart and like all that, and even like in color and crap. They're really cool and really well thought out and fun.
These bikes go for 27,000 yen. So I don't know, like $250, I guess, something like that.
A little pricey for a kid's bike.
Yeah.
Geez, my bike didn't even cost like half that much.
Right. There's the, what's that say? Something Burning DK. Yeah, it's that. What is that stage in Mario Kart? Is it the Coconut Mall?
The
like
meme one.
Yeah, the one, the one that looks like a Hawaiian shopping mall. You see a lot of those logos in there, and also the city ones. Like whatever Bowser's Neon City and all that kind of stuff. You see those logos there, and these are actually on the bicycles. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah. That was just something I just saw today, and I thought, wow,
interesting.
Nintendo
And like,
smart.
dude, like I ride my bicycle to work every day, like roughly 7 my bike 7 kilometers a day. I still haven't picked up a helmet yet. I would not spend 5,000 yen on a helmet.
On a kid's helmet, yeah.
And kids' helmets I'm not gonna fit on my big head, so
yeah. But I do see more kids wearing helmets, to be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean,
it's getting, and even adults, and I never see adults wearing helmets in Japan ever, and I am seeing it now.
Yeah, I mean, I teach at a junior high school, and the kids are required to, wear helmets. And the school that I teach at is actually kind of far for the kids, so like almost probably like 90% of the kids have to ride their bicycles to school, and there's like very uniform white helmets that everybody has. It's so like there's no variation with that. Even with the bicycles, there's not much variation with that either. Again, it's just like probably trying to prevent like a have and have nots type of situation or something,
Right.
So I get that.
And Danny always, treats the kids well and goes nerd when they come wearing their helmet. Loser.
I gotta be careful. If I fall off my bike, then they're pointing and laughing at me. No.
Yes. So what are we doing? Oh
yeah.
Feedback. Okay. So can I throw it to you, Danny, while I get some not ones from me tweets?
Yeah, sure. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I'll do my share button here and get this ball rolling from me. So yeah, we had a comment from our good buddy Chariot Goblin on the last show, Famicast 443, Battle at Shirtless Stadium. James came up with that title. Good job. Chariot Goblin says, "Hey, great show. The Mario movie." He saw the Mario movie. The Mario movie was better than I thought it would be. Definitely better than the 1993 one. What other Nintendo franchise do you feel should hit the big screen? Anybody? I'd like to see a Zelda. I think that'd be cool. They'd have to be really careful with how they do it, though. Maybe the more I think about it, maybe that's not a good idea.
It's hard.
No, you have to choose like the dumbest possible thing.
Okay.
Like, Ice Climbers.
Wrecking Crew.
Wrecking Crew. Let's go.
I think obviously we haven't seen the movie yet. And by the time the next episode comes out, I think some of us will have seen the movie. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I'm planning on seeing it on the 28th of April. It comes out on the 28th. Yeah, it comes out on the 28th. Yeah, so I'm hopefully seeing that day one.
You already got your tickets pre-ordered, man?
Not yet.
Okay. Same.
So the so DK is in this. Donkey Kong is in this movie, right? We know that from the trailer,
right?
And I think Donkey Kong would be a good one for the next movie, to be honest, because like there's so much like with his family and everything like that. There are so many characters in that world, and I think they kind of touch on it in this Mario movie, and I think that would be a good kind of like not like a sequel, but like something within the same universe. So like, they've introduced the character in this movie and then, having a whole movie about him. Because, I think Donkey Kong is pretty well known, right?
Yeah.
So I think that would be a good one. I mean, obviously all the nerds are going to say, Zelda, Samus, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, realistically, I can't see that happening. I mean, like a Metroid movie, I mean, that's just a whole different thing, isn't it? That's like,
Yep.
It's hard enough to get them to get a game of those things out,
Right.
let alone like some other thing,
And if it's an animation, and then if you did it like a chibi style animation, make Samus cute and stuff like that, that would piss off so many people. like the only people that would actually see a Samus, Metroid movie in the first place might not actually go and see it.
Right.
So yeah, so Mario was the safest bet. So that was a good one to start with. So yeah, they'll probably just do another Mario movie, to be honest. The next one.
Yeah, I would kind of think so too. On the last episode as well, Lemonade very politely corrected us, and I think maybe you can give us a pass on this. We were talking about either First Squadron or Whisker Squadron. I don't remember which one, but they're two different games that are similar because they're both like Star Foxy type of things. And he said you may be getting First Squadron mixed up with Whisker Squadron. John Reardon from the Nintendo Report has talked about both, but Whisker Squadron is the one that was on Kickstarter a while back. Both John and I are backers, although John is at a much higher level than I am. Oh, I bet he is. Yeah.
Well, we were talking about the one that just came out, and I believe he reviewed that one. So whatever we said, yeah, that was the one.
Okay.
But yeah, good to know that there is another one.
Right. Exactly.
That's cool.
There was just a comment from Transit Image on my latest Power Pro Baseball 2023 update video. It says, "Hey, I absolutely love the presentation of Power Pro. The cartoony feel and overall lightheartedness of it all makes it such a great match for the Switch. I've never been one for high fidelity graphics on consoles like Xbox or PS5, so games like this and Switch just hit that perfect sweet spot for me. When I watch footage and actually play these kind of games, I feel like I'll be playing these for as long as I live. Great update video, Thank you for the comment there. And I think part of the appeal for games like Power Pros, I mean, the look it's not really intimidating. So even if you're not like super into sports, you can really get into it. But the mechanics are, stealthily actually pretty hardcore sports. So there's that. But
looks like a slam dunk to me.
There it is. All right. Well, speaking of slam dunks, James, do you have some tweets pulled up?
Yeah, sure. You know, stop yours, or thank you. Right then, back to Twitter. So yeah, we had some nice comments. If you want to tweet at us, we're at the Famicast, and we've got a little conversation here with JCat. I don't know if JCat's in the live chat right now, but we're talking about Pokemon Stadium. So yeah, Pokemon Stadium 2, aka Pokemon Stadium, as it's known in the West, is now out on the N64 app. And I've been meaning to get to that one, actually. Yeah, I think might be a hit with the kids. I don't know how much you can do with the rental Pokemon and the mini games without the Game Boy stuff, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, so JCat was a bit confused with, wait, does the West never got the original Pokemon Stadium? And Danny, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I can't even read what I said there, but yeah, I mean, it was different. I mean, the first game only had, thank you, actually. And we talked about this on the last episode too. Ty, I remember because I specifically asked Ty, and he's like, yeah, weren't there like 40 Pokemon? He's like, yes, there literally are only 40 Pokemon. And actually, since that last episode and now, I actually bought the original Pokemon Stadium Japanese one, that comes with 40 Pokemon because it's just cheap, unlike reseller. So I picked it up boxed with the transfer pack and all that stuff too. But yeah, so that's why. I mean, it also came out in like 1998. The original one did on the N64. So by the time they would have released that in the West, giving localizations, giving the fact that Pokemon just came out in 98 in the West. So it was just kind of a weird timing.
Yes. So basically, that's why Pokemon Stadium 1 never came out in the West, and we just skipped straight to the second one, but they didn't call it the second one.
Yeah.
Much like the Final Fantasy malarkey.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we tweeted out about who's excited about the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters that are coming later this month.
Tomorrow, actually.
Tomorrow, thank you, Danny. I was about to ask you. And Genki says he's very excited and should look great on his Switch OLED. So yeah, this was one of those kind of no-brainer games, but it just wasn't announced. It was like Pixel remasters coming to iPhone. It's like, what? Like, who wants to play on a fucking phone?
It did go to Steam too at the same, well, kind of the same time, but kind of not. It was weird. I don't know why.
Right. So yeah, absolutely ridiculous. But now it is finally on the console. It probably should have been on from day one, to be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, the countdown to the trailer, which is now passed and live, obviously. So we asked who's pumped, and Genki said he's very pumped. So Genki is very pumped for the Zeldas and the Final Fantasies.
Yeah.
So Russ says, on a Tetris theme note, Tetris Connected is leaving Game Pass this month, so get those achievements while you can. So we're talking about the Kirby thing? Yes. So yeah, talking about the Kirby Maximus Cup. So yeah, I haven't played Tetris Connected actually. Something I think I would really like.
It's really stylistically great. I wish I could have played it with the music turned up, because I think when I first played it, I was basically playing it like almost on mute, and that's not really good. Like, part of the experience of that is audio and stuff as well.
You gotta use your new headphones.
Exactly. Well, yeah, that's I just gotta just get downstairs and turn on my Xbox when nobody's on the TV. My cat or my wife. So
my cat. So about the movie, next Nintendo movie, Russ suggests the Kirby movie would do well in Japan, not so much worldwide. I think you've nailed it. You've answered yourself. Yeah, a Kirby movie would work. But remember, there has been many episodes of the Kirby TV show. So it wouldn't be like a totally new thing.
Well, there have been many episodes of the Mario TV show.
Indeed. And Kirby as a character, I mean, he doesn't really talk, and that would be a bit hard. Yeah, it was similar to the Zelda thing. I mean, Link doesn't talk.
Yeah,
Kirby doesn't really talk. There has been an Animal Crossing movie as well in Japan. It's an anime one.
Yeah.
They can just get Chris Pratt to voice all of them. Hey, it's me, Kirby. What's up, guys?
I'm Metroid. What's up?
Can't wait for that one. Oh boy.
Let's shoot the mother brain, y'all. Slim pickings, really. I mean, Nintendo make great games. They have great characters, but when it comes to putting them in movies, not so much. Because they're not really Nintendo have never been famous for their stories, like in the sense that a well-acted, well-directed game with a story that you get emotionally into. Like, I mean, Zelda is like that, but like you are Link. You put you can change your name to your name, right, in most Zelda games.
Right.
So like, even then, they don't really want you to think of Link as a character that's defined. It's like, no, it's just an empty, hollow shell that that's you.
Yeah.
So that's why he doesn't really work as a character in a movie. It's just a blank slate. It's very Japanese in a way, like just a kind of emotionless, empty, vacuous shell of a person. But it's like,
damn, a little harsh.
Shit, man.
Well, think about all the famous Japanese characters in Western movies. They usually play the quiet, non-speaking role.
Could say that could be like some kind of racism, xenophobia, or whatever. Who knows?
Right. Or they just can't speak English. But whatever.
That too. There are some good ones out there. But...
Yeah. So I think, by judging by how well, we didn't really talk about the numbers for the Mario movie, but I mean, it's absolutely gangbusters. Like 500, 600 million.
375 million in the first week. And
it's beaten like Frozen and all those kind of big Disney movies, and in terms of like first weekend and whatever sales. So
they They just had some kind of a premiere, like I saw on Famitsu's Japanese Twitter, and like Miyamoto was talking with a Japanese comedian on stage, and the guy, no, it was with Arino, Game Center CX, and he was like, dude,
Friend of the show.
Yeah, friend of the show. He's like, dude, if you guys, he's like talking to the crowd and kind of talking to Miyamoto as well. He's like, if you guys come to see this movie, you should just bring a controller in hand, because like you're just gonna be sitting down just like doing like video game stuff for like an hour and a half. It's like, that's kind of fun.
That's how boring it is. You'll be playing your Switch
Yes.
in the cinema. Is that what he
Exactly.
Exactly.
No, he meant like it's like playing a video game.
Yes, that is the negative things I've heard about it, is that it's literally just references the movie. It's like, hey, you like Mario? How about 400 Mario references? 500 Mario game references.
I'm good with it, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care.
They know their audience.
Yeah. You'll still be there.
Yeah. There's always going to be one guy like, oh, they didn't mention that one,
I hope there's a
fucking
Doki
character.
Doki Panic meme in there.
Right.
Yeah. Well, everybody's seen it but us.
Or are they saving it for the sequel?
Where's
Right.
Fat Yoshi from Mario RPG or something like that? Right.
Right.
There's always going to be one guy like that.
Right.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
That's good. That's coming up soon. So, all right. Well, I guess
we're
we'll
out of time,
close
I
out
think.
feedback, and then we'll go ahead and close out the show, and we can talk a little bit more. So, that's it for feedback. And that's going to do it for the Famicast. Before we have a little bit of more chat here, we'll go ahead and give it our Twitter handles and all that stuff. If you want to follow me, you can. You can follow me at DannyBiv, DANNYBIVJC.
Do I have to?
You don't have to.
Good. So yeah, you can follow me at FamiComplicated. I'm on Twitter and Mastodon under that name. That's a shame Hive didn't take off, because Hive was very similar to Twitter. But, I thought it was quite nice looking and quite easy to use. But Mastodon, it's like you have to be a fucking computer programmer from 1999 to understand what the fuck's going on. Speaking of which, Ty.
Hey, what's
Speaking of
good?
which, Ty.
Yeah. Here's my 700-digit hash code to access my Mastodon profile. No, sorry, that's my Nintendo ID.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, nice comeback.
Yeah. All right. Super Cat Drugs on Twitter. You can find that funny picture I mentioned earlier. And I am on Mastodon. I haven't really posted anything, but I read on it. I'm Cat Drugs at FGC Network. So if you have a fighting game brain, you might want to check out FGC.network. That's a Mastodon branch. Or basically, it's like a server.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Check it out.
Cool.
Love the memes.
So my response to Street Fighter coming to Nintendo Switch Online, but it's the Mega Drive version.
Ooh, maybe we should play some matches later.
Yeah,
I'll show you what I'm talking about with that Bison.
right. Bison versus Bison. Can you play the same character?
Yeah, I believe in that one you can. That was like
Cool.
the first game where it was like a standard feature. You could in Super Nintendo OG, like Street Fighter 2, but you had to put in a code.
Right. From your uncle.
But in this one you can just do it,
Nice.
Okay.
which is fine because otherwise it would be a race to Bison.
Right. Race to Bison. That's a good spin-off game.
Yeah.
So Danny's having an aneurysm, so I'm assuming he's trying to find some Ender video. But if you follow us on all the socials, the Famicast in it.
Yep.
If you got a long form email, like a really long life in Japan, if you want to tell us a story about your life or your future plans about moving to Japan, you could do that. Seriously, you're playing me out?
Yeah.
This is like Jimmy Kimmel. This is like Jimmy Kimmel all over again. Matt Damon.
Well, to be fair, this is the long version of the song too. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even presenting an award. How can you play me off?
now, jokes
Remember
aside, thank you guys. Thank you guys all for tuning in and listening live and all that. Of course, thanks to James and Ty for joining me as always. It's always a lot of fun. And we will catch you guys on the next episode, which is going to be not in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks. It's a thing. We'll pay attention to social media. We'll tell you all about it. We will catch you later. Peace.
Toodles.